Morning, everybody. I haven't been on to video much recently because we've been a bit busy with the run up to Christmas. Um, the Yesterday in the butchery was a long day. I think I made 2,000 sausages, and I think the day before I made about 1,000 chipolatas. I don't know if that's a lot, to be honest. I only know what I make. I don't know what everybody else makes, but for a small business, I think it's probably quite a lot. So this morning, I've been up since 4:30, wandering around trying to decide how to approach the rest of Thursday, because of course today is the day before the big Christmas markets at Ribrac and at Saint Foy, and then next week I've got a delivery as well up towards Chalet direction. So first thing this morning, I thought I'd probably had better play my gammon game, which is this is what's left of the gammons, and this is what I have left to cut. Let's see if I can not mess it up and get them all right first time. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Always a bit nerve-wracking when you start opening and cutting them, because of course once they're cut and you can't make them any bigger. So luckily I think I'm only left with a few 3 kilos, mostly 2 kilo gammons to cut. So yeah, I better get going with it. I'll show you what they look like if I can turn around. So here you are. This is what they look like when they're waiting for me to cut them. And yeah, I have to make a decision about which one to cut first. I'll probably start with the bigger ones today, because then the smaller ones can go out, because there's always somebody who wants a small gammon. I don't know if there are going to be any left this year. I had lots of late orders. People didn't really, I don't know, cotton on to the fact it was Christmas, or I'm not really sure, but we didn't get very many orders in for the gammon, so I probably undermade in the end, and lots of people came to ask me later whether they could have one. So I think that I will have to, for next year, get a better list of people who want to order gammon, and maybe I'll start doing that at the beginning of the year. I'll get some emails in so that I can have a better idea of who I need to send out a reminder to, because I think people forgot it was Christmas. I think it was too warm, or I'm not really quite sure what happened, but anyhow, that's it. So once you've made a gammon, if you haven't given yourself enough time to make some more, and the big ones can take, I don't know, 6 weeks probably to cure, and I start curing in February sometimes, even January, to make sure I have enough by the end of the year, which is somewhere in the region of about 300 kilos, I think, all told at the end. I think maybe if I had cut a few more next year, then at least I can have a few more on the stand as well, which means that people that just come randomly to the market to collect something will have something to choose from, which I did do in the beginning of December and then regretted it, because I ended up with possibly not enough to cover me for any late orders that came in. Never mind, you live and learn, and after 14 years I'm still living and learning. I suppose at least I'm living. Learning is probably a good thing. Anyway, I better crack on, otherwise I'm never going to get this stuff done. I've also got to make sausage meat today. I've got to cut up five lambs, I think it is, and 4 small pigs. Get them all jointed up, ready and tied up for people for the market, and for the orders that are coming in. I think there's about, I don't know, 45 orders tomorrow, and maybe 20 or so on Saturday, and then on the Monday run it's another probably 25 orders I've got to do, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're on your own in the butchery, it can be quite daunting, to be honest. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the end of Christmas season, because then I can have a sleep and not wake up at 4:30 in the morning panicking that I've forgotten somebody's order, which seems to be what happens. Anyway, to give you a quick update on the mic situation, having bought a second mic for this camera or telephone, we've discovered that the phone does actually not accept external mics. So to be able to use the two microphones I've now bought, we will have to buy a new phone or use one of the kids' old phones so that I can do some recording in here, because when the machinery comes on and off and the fridges come on and off, it's very difficult to hear me. So hopefully next year I'll be able to get a bit more videos of me actually doing some work, because at the moment you probably just think I pretend and then tell you I've cut up 5 lambs and 4 pigs, but really I have. Anyway, see you all soon. Bye.